I want to start just by saying thank you. Everybody went through a lot of trouble to put this together. Appreciate the involvement and the seriousness that just in our earlier conversations I received on this very important issue that you all care about very much. I want to pay particular thanks to Chairman French Hill. Chairman Hill, of course, is the head of the chairman of our full committee, Financial Services Committee. He does a fantastic job. He loves our country, and he loves Little Rock. So that's very much why we're here. So we want to thank him for holding this field hearing and for, Chairman, your leadership in conducting this serious oversight on issues that directly affect your constituents who rely on the all-important public housing. We are here today because the Metropolitan Housing Authority of Little Rock, MHA, experienced many years of, quite frankly, disastrous financial and governance failures that put federal housing funds and local residents at serious risk. In 2018, HUD identified that MHA failed to submit required financial statements for funds up to $30 million that were transferred between the Housing Authority and its nonprofit affiliate, the Central Arkansas Housing Corporation, in ways that were intentionally poorly documented and lacked justification. In 2023, HUD also found improper payments, unauthorized use of credit cards, and failures in basic financial controls that should have been caught long before they reached that point. The problems became severe enough that the FBI executed a search related to the Housing Authority and CHHC. As early as 2018, problems were identified. By 2021, Ms. Jarman blew the whistle on the corruption. Those claims led to the investigations. HUD became involved. The Arkansas Attorney General became involved. Chairman Hill became involved. Nearly the entire MHA commission was fired. And ultimately, the FBI executed a search related to the Housing Authority and its nonprofit affiliate. So when a situation reaches that level, it should be treated as a top priority. But under the previous HUD secretary, it was decided it was not. Thankfully for you all here, Chairman Hill became chairman of the Financial Services Committee, and Secretary Scott Turner took office at HUD. Now this matter is receiving the serious oversight and attention it requires. Our goal here today is to fully understand how these failures were allowed to continue for so long and to make sure the necessary fixes are put in place so the residents of Little Rock and all the residents in public housing and all those that strive so hard to serve the public housing and the residents can have confidence moving forward. That's why our first hearing on this topic was held on February 10th and included letters to 32 public housing agencies that were troubled, demanding solutions and coordination with HUD. MHA was not included among those 32 agencies, reflecting that steps have been taken over the past year to stabilize the authority. New leadership has, of course, been put in place. The city has taken action, and HUD has been actively engaged since early 2025 to restore proper oversight. I do want to note that HUD Secretary Scott Turner committed to this committee that the Trump administration is working with us to stop waste, fraud, and abuse in federally funded housing programs to make sure housing authorities follow the rules and follow the law. That commitment is important. We will continue to work closely with the department, but today's hearing is about accountability and looking forward. Probably more so looking forward, I would think. I understand that many people would like to move on, as we all do, after years of problems with Chairman Hill, and I do believe that in this committee that before that happens, the facts need to be clear, failures need to be understood so they don't happen again. We continue to look at where responsibility should be found and held accountable and provide as much transparency and discipline the law and our constituents and residents deserve. I yield back.